The temple stands on a terrace raised higher than the city. It is made of 3 rectangular galleries rising to a central tower. Each level higher than the last. The 2 inner galleries each have 4 large towers at their ordinal corners, that is, NW, NE, She, and SW, surrounding a higher 5th tower. This pattern is sometimes called a quincunx and represents the mountains of Meru. Because the temple faces west, the features are set back towards the east, leaving more space to be filled in each enclosure and gallery on the west side. For the same reason, the west-facing steps are shallower than those on the other sides. Manaka interprets the galleries as being dedicated to the king, Brahma, the moon, and Vishnu. Each gallery has a gopura at each of the points. The outer gallery measures 187 meters, 614 feet, by 215 meters, 705 feet, with pavilions rather than towers at the corners. The gallery is open to the outside of the temple, with columned half-galleries extending and buttressing the structure. Connecting the outer gallery to the second enclosure on the west side is a cruciform cloister, called Priya Poan, meaning, the thousand Buddhas, gallery. Buddha images were left in the cloister by pilgrims over the centuries. Although most have now been removed, this area has many inscriptions relating to the good deeds of pilgrims. Most written in Khmer but others in Burmese and Japanese. The 4 small courtyards marked out by the cloister may originally have been filled with water. North and south of the cloister are libraries. Beyond, the second and inner galleries are connected to 2 flanking libraries by another cruciform terrace. Again a later addition. From the second level upwards, devatas abound on the walls, singly or in groups of up to 4. The second level enclosure is 100 meters, 330 feet, by 115 meters, 377 feet, and may originally have been flooded to represent the ocean around Mount Meru. 3 sets of steps on each side lead up to the corner towers and gopuras of the inner gallery. The steep stairways may represent the difficulty of ascending to the kingdom of the gods. This inner gallery, called the Bakan, is a 60 meters, 200 feet, square with axial galleries connecting each gopura with the central shrine and subsidiary shrines, located below the corner towers. The roofings of the galleries are decorated with the motif of the body of a snake ending in the heads of lions or garudas. Carved lintels and pediments decorate the entrances to the galleries and the shrines. The tower above the central shrine rises 43 meters, 141 feet, to a height of 65 meters, 213 feet, above the ground. Unlike those of previous temple mountains, the central tower is raised above the surrounding 4. The shrine itself, originally occupied by a statue of Vishnu and open on each side, was walled in when the temple was converted to Theravada Buddhism. The new walls featuring standing Buddhas. In 1934, the conservator George Trouve excavated the pit beneath the central shrine. Filled with sand and water, it had already been robbed of its treasure. But he did find a sacred foundation deposit of gold leaf 2 meters above ground level.